Hello, everyone. It's Delissa, mom of two silly boys. I'd like to welcome you guys to my favorite time of year. It is summertime. And even though it's a little warm, I know many people stop knitting right now because it's, knitting's normally thought of a warm weather buster, but I like to get started. So, right now, my family and I are getting ready to go and have some vacation time. But of course, I packed my bag. So in this bag is what I take on the airplane with me with all my knitting gear. Um, if you didn't know, TSA does allow you to take your knitting needles. You just have to keep them all together, and if they want to see them, you just pull them out. Um, and just in case the TSA doesn't know their own rules, you could pull out the TSA app and show them knitting needles, circular needles, all allowed. You could even have a scissor once it's under 4 inches. You can get that in any craft store. You can get a small needle. So I thought we could do a knit along. And basically you'll come along with me on my summer vacation with me and my family. This knit along is going to be a couple of them. So I decided that I wanted to make some for all of us to use and be practical on our trip. So I really decided that I wanted to knit some washcloths. So I'll show you my organization. So I have my big bag, which keeps everything in it. Aw, don't you love my family? Isn't it awesome? So I have my big bag, which I keep everything in it, and I have everything organized because if TSA does ask you at the airport to take out your things, you don't want everything to be strewn everywhere all over. So I have a bag here with 2 projects I'm going to be working on, and I might do the knit along with maybe 2 or 3 projects instead of just one. Here is my 100% cotton wool that I will be using to make washcloths. So as usual, everyone, print out your patterns. I'm doing actually initial washcloths for my boys and myself. So I have, and I'm going to be doing them in white. So all you need is any of your favorite white. You could even go on knitpicks.com and they have some 100% cotton, but to bathe with 100% cotton. I like the white one. You could use my oldest son wanted this brown off-white one, so I'll be making his with this. And I thought for myself I would do this cute purple one, but they're all 100% cotton. And for my youngest son and husband, I'm going to do some white ones because they didn't want to pick. So we'll do 100% cotton with that. And then see, I have those in my bag. Along in my bag, I have my needles. Size 7 is what you need with that project. So all you need is size 7, either circular or straight needles to work with that. And we'll knock that out in washcloth video 1. We'll start that. Also, another thing I was thinking of, because we will be in the Caribbean and we'll be doing lots of shopping at the market, instead of packing a market bag, we're going to make one. So this is the Eastern Market tote, and I decided to do mine in this really cute yellow that I've had, and I really couldn't think of anything to do with. It's this, it calls for 3 skeins of silk, size 7 needles. So once again, my washcloth, size 7 needles. My market bag, size 7 needles. So it makes things a little easier. I don't have to have all my needles with me. Also, size 7 double pointed needles, 8 stitch markers, tapestry needles, G crochet hook, and waist yarn. Waist yarn is just any extra yarn you may have around. And so I have my circular needles, have my plastic clear bag, put my yellow yarn back in this bag, and this project will be on Market Tote video 1. So I think I will just separate all that. So this is where I keep the yarn for these two projects along with the size 7 knitting needles. Now, when are you wondering where I have my stitch markers? Well, here's where I have all my stitch. I have stitch markers, counter, bob, cute buttons, safety pins, anything that I may need. And of course, I always take with me, just in case I manage to create something to give away, created for you by Mom of Two Silly Boys. These are really cute, and I like to tag things for everyone to know who gave them, and it's coming from me. Oh, gotta put my pattern. Always keep your patterns with your yarn. Very important tip. Alright, so what else do I have in my trusty airplane bag? I also have this. I have all my needles well organized. I'm taking way more needles than I really need to, but you never know when inspiration hits and you might find the cutest yarn somewhere and you want to make something. So, and then I have that. And I always take a stitch guide. You can get these at Joann's for like $3. Just in case I wanted to make something, I always keep one of these in my bag. And little cheat sheets some really smart women at my knitting group made for me. I also take along. What else is in the bag? Ooh, the bag of wonder. Okay, so the other thing I'm going to make, so this will be video series 3 that I'll be working on my trip. Not sure I'll get it done at all, so please don't hold me to getting this done. I may be doing this for next summer, but I decided to make this a summer tee by Claudia Olson. It's her pattern. It's a free pattern that I found online. Google Claudia Olson and you'll find it. This one, size 6 circular needles, stitch markers. See, I have all that right here, so I don't have to, I'm not recreating. The only thing extra I need to take for this project is my size 6 circular needle. And here it is. Well, honey, size 6, 24 inch. So I have this one, and it asks for a 16 inch. And this gives you, this pattern, it does give you room in case you're bigger or smaller than what the pattern size is. And I am going to do it in this green, not necessarily yellow. I think the green goes much better with me than a bright yellow. And as usual, my trusty pencil I have in my bag with me. So now I just pack my yarn back in bag, my bag of yarn. And the reason I separated in two is just that it just helps with my organization. This bag fits nicely under the seat right in front of me. So I just kick this right underneath my seat and I can start knitting and knitting away. And I normally have the bag running up and lots of interest. So, and I simply pack everything neatly. Never let your needles run free, because when you put it in those baskets to go under, to go in the x-ray machine, you never know. And if your kids are like mine, they want to be really helpful and grab your bag from the scanner for you, and so sometimes things fall out. So just to prevent that, just make sure everything is secure in here. You may lose a skein of yarn or two, but you can quickly pile that up. And then this will slide right here. And I will button up my bag. And my knitting is ready to go with me on summer vacation. So I hope you join me for the knit-alongs. If you enjoyed the hat knit-along that we did this winter, please let me know. And if you can think of anything else you'd like to when I come back from my vacation, you let me know. Also, remember, please always feel free to email me at M2sbknits knitsalong@gmail.com. Follow me on Facebook at Mom of Two Silly Boys. Love your comments, your thoughts. I post a lot of things that I'm doing currently and just anything that makes me laugh. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the knit-alongs, and I will try to stay ahead as fast as I can. Thank you. Take care of each other and create something fun today.